Hello there, this is the Argyle. In this video I will show you the throttle I made on a very lean budget out of Lego parts without a 3D printer or metalworking. Let's take a first look at this functioning prototype. The device features a throttle and a rudder axis, and further 9 buttons, 5 on the handle, 2 for the thumb and 1 button for index, middle and ring finger. A 2x2 button box is on the moving slide in front of the handle, a fine addition to my collection. As a first test I played about 10 games of dogfights in Star Wars Quadrants, and so far I am happy. More on my experiences later on. Since this is a prototype and at this stage I value modularity, accessibility over optics, the wiring is still exposed, so no loose wire jokes. Construction wise, only Lego, the electronic components and non-fancy household items like rubber bands, cable ties and hockey tape were used. None of the Lego parts got destroyed with glue, also on in the process. Some of the wiring, soldering, the buttons and Potis are secured with easy and fully removable hot glue. For the construction of the buttons I already made a video up front, link is in the description. This is how the potentiometers and the Lego axis are connected with the use of hockey tape. It works really well. The ones in the device are wrapped a bit tighter and with one more layer. This method offers some flexibility if you're just a bit off center or have a slight angle between Poti and axis. Electronics wise, I used an Arduino Microprocessor clone with a ATMEGA 32U4 processor. I won't cover this in detail since there are dozens of tutorials around. I myself followed the one from user DCFreelanceAudio, see the link below. Let's talk about my first impressions, experiences after 10 online space fights. I will rate certain aspects, whereas a 5 out of 5 rating would mean it is on par with a commercial low tier budget option. No need to compare this device to high tier stuff. And then I will talk about my switch from single stick to Hotas. Is it any better? First, the durability of the construction. It's durable enough for casual gaming. I had only one failure once I lost the sound button. Since then I just check for loose parts between games and haven't any malfunctions again. Some spots have to be tightened once in a while, but again I chose not to glue any Lego parts. Overall it's better than anticipated. There are waiting times in Squadrons, so fine for me, 3 out of 5. Second, the input reliability of the buttons. All inputs register reliable. Click, hold, double tap, just works. Rating 4.5 out of 5. Third, the precision of the axis. I calibrated the device once in the settings and never felt the need to redo it. The throttle, there is some resistance and it's pretty constant. I'm able to hit the sweet spot for best maneuverability, reliable, and I don't slam it when going full or zero throttle. It's better than expected. The rudder axis, it doesn't center 100% perfect, but with a dead zone it works out. With that and the rubber bands I don't roll accidentally, so overall 3.5 out of 5. About the ergonomy, straight worse than 3D printed DIY projects and or molded commercial ones. My biggest issue, the 3 front buttons are too close to each other. I can use index and middle finger buttons quite well, but for the ring finger button I have to adjust, not ideal. My fingers barely fit between button box and handle when tilting. Here's greatest room for improvement. Really appreciate any tips and suggestions. I would rate economy with 1 out of 5. Overall, I give this DIY throttle a rating of 3 out of 5. It's fine for casual gaming. it's not suitable for power use. Building it, I give it 12 out of 10 fun points. Definitely would recommend this project. I had a blast. Do I think that I personally play better with the DIY throttle Hotas setup than with the single joystick and some buttons on the keyboard before? At the moment I'm a bit worse, but I feel like when I'm used to the new inputs I will be on par, or maybe it will even get a little bit better, and yeah, I would do it again. So thanks for watching. If you have any question or remarks, hit the comments here in YouTube or on Reddit. This will be cross-posted on our Hotas DIY and our Lego. Fellow pilots, good hunting, Godspeed, and may the force be with you.